Hey, it's Aaron the Ho, and today we are going to take a closer look at the Fantom 5 waterproof and shockproof case for the iPhone 5 and 5S. Real usage, real reviews. Mobilereviews-eh.ca. Now, I'm pretty excited about reviewing this case because it's a waterproof and shockproof case that doesn't come from one of the really big case manufacturers. Fantom is a smaller company, and their products, from what I can tell, is pretty good. One of our viewers, Pogo Kilogram, suggested that we take a look at this case, and we did. We reached out to Fantom. They sent us this review case, so we will be giving this one away after we're done doing all the stuff that we need to do to it. The Fantom 5 is a waterproof iPhone case that is submergible up to 10 feet, which is 3 feet more than your average LifeProof and OtterBox case. It can also be dropped from a height of 6 feet and still protect your iPhone. Now, this is a very transparent, clear case, and it is eerily similar to the Griffin Survivor Plus Catalyst. Now, the most unique thing about the Fantom 5 is actually the safety lock mechanism at the bottom of the case. Not a lot of cases do this in terms of securing the iPhone, and this actually does work fairly well. I'm pretty impressed. And also, Fantom allows you to customize the color of the O-ring that sits on the safety latch. You've got a choice of yellow, green, and orange. I went with orange. The last thing I will note is that if you are sitting on the beach and you've got the Fantom 5 and you're not planning on going to the water anymore, you can take your iPhone out and use the Fantom 5 as a percussive instrument or a little drum. Fantom 5 drum solo! The case itself is very clear and it's actually quite light. Taking it apart is quite simple. All you have to do is unlock the safety latch and pull. Now, the entire case has a black rubber bumper that travels along the entire edge of the case. There is a membrane that covers the earpiece speaker, and Fantom calls it the clear voice membrane. I will note that the front of the case is very clean in the sense that there aren't any other cutouts for the other sensors on the front of the iPhone since the case is clear. The screen protector, or high-tech foil as Fantom calls it, feels very tight and thin, but from our accidental drop, as you can tell, it's fairly tough. Now, I say the entire case feels tight because I can drum with it, and if you're curious to know if the ding in the screen protector actually punctured the screen and made the case not waterproof, check out the waterproof test video that we've done. It's in the video annotations at the end. The case is not Touch ID compatible, so you won't be able to use that feature of your iPhone 5S if you have an iPhone 5S. The screen protector does have a bunch of little dots on it, but you don't really notice it, especially when the iPhone is on. And these dots, from what we can gather, prevents the rainbowing effect that kind of plagues the LifeProof 3. I will add that the case allows you to add an external screen protector on your iPhone. Now, Fantom says don't use one of the really thick ones like a tempered glass one, but any of the thinner plastic ones will work well with this case. Having Fantom go out and say that actually really cements in my mind what this case is going to be best used for. If this is the first time you're watching one of our videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, as our entire channel is all about helping you get the most out of iOS. So product reviews, news, and tips and tricks. The last product review that we've done was the UNU Aero wireless battery charging case. And so it's wireless charging. So yeah, lots of stuff. We put out videos 2 to 3 times a week, so click subscribe. You will not be bored, I can promise you that. Now, the bottom half of the case, the edges are kind of recessed in, and this is where the Fantom 5 mounts onto a variety of accessories that you can get. The volume buttons are quite easy to access. In fact, the Fantom 5 has done a great job with the buttons, as it does provide a very satisfying click when you press them. Some of the other waterproof cases don't give you that tactile feedback. I will mention that your case will not allow you to use the mute switch, and this seems to be a lot more common now with these waterproof cases. The back side of the case is completely clear, which allows you to show off the color of your iPhone. Now, the back panel feels very thick and very tough. The camera is covered with a high gloss polished PC lens, and the black rubber around the flash prevents any sort of backflash reflections in your pictures. Now, the entire case is held together by the safety lock mechanism at the bottom, and it attaches to the hooks at the bottom of the case. Now, the only other case that kind of has a mechanism like this is the Incipio Atlas Idea with its flappy plastic diaper. Now, the plastic flappy diaper is pretty annoying to use. This one doesn't allow you to use your lightning port connector, which is maybe a little annoying, but it's very easy to uninstall and install, so it shouldn't be that much a problem in terms of charging your iPhone. Now, locking the case is fairly simple, as all you have to do is just flick this switch. You can access your headphone jack of your iPhone, but if you have anything bigger than your stock earpods, you're going to have to use the headphone jack extension. I do have to mention that the headphone jack extension is not waterproof, it's only splash proof. Now, unlike the clear voice membrane for the earpiece speaker, there isn't a membrane for the speaker at the bottom of the case. In fact, the area right beneath the speaker is solid plastic, so sound is going to be muted. There is a similar membrane for the microphone, so taking and receiving calls shouldn't be much of a problem. If you want to know how muted the sound is, check out the full review for the case. Links are at the end of the video. The only padding that we found on this case is actually found on the inside of the safety lock mechanism. There's a bit of foam that holds the iPhone in place. Now, I'm pretty impressed with the Fantom 5 safety locking mechanism. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned about is the actual droppability of the bottom half of this case. Now, at the time of this video, we haven't actually dropped it, so we can't actually say, but we will link the drop test video in the video annotations at the end. If you have any questions about the Fantom 5, ask them in the comments section below. Do stay tuned, as we are going to give this case away. Since it's a review case, I'm going to pass it off to my viewers. I'm Aaron the Ho. I'm one of the hosts at Mobilereviews-eh.ca. Find us on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook. And keep your phone dry with the Fantom 5 and play some percussion music with it as well. Fantom 5 drum solo! Thanks for watching.